humans and whatever else is watching my videos. Today I'm going to be creating this look with some products that are new to me, and I will be doing a first impression try on with those products. If you are interested, keep on watching. First I will be trying this on. Seems to be a good shade match. The foundation shade is 300 and Latte, Huda Beauty Full Filter Concealer that I'm gonna use. It's in the shade Sugar Biscuit 3.5N. This is what they recommend for concealing blemishes. They do recommend a lighter one for brightening, but this is the one I picked. Before trying it out on my face, I actually swatched it on the back of my hand and it turned quite darker than the foundation. And I will insert a picture of that here. But let's try it. Let's see if it oxidizes to a dark color under the eyes. That will look really annoying, but we'll see. At least it goes on light, but yeah, let's see. That looks really nice. But if it turns dark, then the purpose is defeated. There we go. That looks really good. Next, I'm going to try the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder by Danessa Myricks Beauty. I actually have a sample here. I want to try these out in the sample, and if I like the formula, then I will go ahead and purchase. It's actually meant to be oil absorbing, the formula of this blush, and I don't think I might be into it because I have very dry skin. So it says with Upsilite technology, and I'm not sure I'm gonna like it because I read some reviews and they said it's too drying. Let's see. The shades I'm most interested in are Primadonna, which is the hot pink over here, and then Golden Hour, which is the orange. I think these will look flattering on my skin. Bellini also looks nice, but I'm not sure if that might be too light for me. Let's see, let's start with Primadonna. I usually don't end up using any of my samples, but sometimes I want to use the samples and make sure the product is right for me. But that is rare. I have tons of samples just lying around without any reason. I've found that sometimes these samples are not exactly like the actual product. They may be old. I once tried the sample of a Guerlain foundation and it was awful. But the new foundation, the Terracotta Le Tint or whatever, that seems to be getting some really good reviews. So I feel like, but since this is a new product, I think that we might be okay. I think these won't be that old. Okay, oop. I think I put on way too much, but let's just see. Oop. Way too much, but I love it. I'm not going to shear it out too much because what I want is to make sure that the formula works with my skin. Oh, it does have a very blurring effect. I like that. Wow, that is like a big red blob on my face. Should we leave it like that? I don't want to. Okay, we'll tone it down after I'm done with the other cheek. Okay, let's try golden hour on the other side. Absolutely love that color. I don't think I have anything in my collection like this. It's like a watermelon kind of pinky color. I love it. That is a yes. Oh, these samples are so hard to open. Plus my nails are broken. I recently washed my brushes and some of them are still just a little bit wet. This one's okay though. Let's try this. Let's try and go a little bit sheer this time. See if we can sheer this out. Okay, that's lovely. Let's see if we can diffuse it and then we will build it up a bit more. Wow, that is beautiful. So I just needed one slight tap into the sample container. Wow. And so far, I think I like the formula as well. It is quite blurring. Ooh, the stripe is kind of unsavory. But I still want to try another color, Bellini. So I'm gonna wipe this off and be back in a sec. So we are back with a clean canvas and we're gonna put on Bellini now. These two shades that I tried earlier, I can see them being very good for deeper skin tones, which makes me really happy because deeper skin tones really do not have too much choice in the market. This is quite the vibrant peach. Very interesting. This on the Refer 37. Gently going in. This is how much you need. Oh, that is truly a peach. So pretty. Nothing like the orange and nothing like the pink. So beautiful. And the natural hair brush is diffusing the product even better. So I have to say this is an excellent blush formula. And another thing that I like about this line is that it's not overpriced. They are 33 Canadian dollars, I believe, which is very reasonable given the prices of other brands that have recently come out with blushes, such as the hauslabs blushes that I tried recently. They will be linked in the description if you want to check those out. They are nice powder blushes, but they are very pricey in my opinion. A blush only needs to cost $30 max at Sephora. Okay, those two kind of look similar, but they're not. This one has a lot more fire in it, and this one has more pink in it, which I really like. This one is definitely brighter. This one is more subdued. Not subdued because it's still quite a poppy color. I think it'll be great for spring, but the tone is less vibrant. Okay, let's go on with a couple of highlighters that I've been wanting to try but they've been sitting around and I didn't get around to trying them. These are the Unearthly Incandescence highlighters in the shade Molten and Gilded. I have 4 of these, but for this video I thought I would only try on 2. So let's go to the peach side, and I think we'll use a Refer 35 for this. This is what it looks like. Oh, I love this pink color. I was a little hesitant when I watched the reviews for these. People said that they were very sticky on the cheeks, which I'm okay with a little bit of tackiness, but I see it breaking down my foundation underneath, which is not good. I like the glow it gave to the cheek, but I can see that the foundation is going a little bonkers underneath. Let's just dot it this time. That is beautiful. Yep, it's all coming off underneath. It's acting like a makeup remover for my blush and the foundation underneath. I am not happy with that. Let's see if we can build it up with the finger and not have to do too much rubbing with a brush. They're okay, but I'm not happy about the fact that they're doing something to my foundation. Yeah, they're making the foundation look patchy. Oh no, this is a huge regret. Oh dear. Something was bound to be a dud. Let's move on to lipstick. Certain influencers really were promoting the hauslabs, what's it called? The hauslabs Le Monster Lip Crayon 2.0. This is in the shade Melon Matte. It says it's Gaga's go-to shade, which of course I had to get it. I'm just kidding, I got it because it's pink. I'm into warm pinks these days. Let's see if it's worth the hype. So it's not overly pigmented. You certainly have to build up the color. However, the formula is very lightweight. Yeah, I feel like I have nothing on the lips, so that's nice. We'll have to see how it wears. That will complete the test. But I like the color. It's bright without being in your face, so I like that. Highlighter is really not that sticky, but it really did remove everything underneath. I can see right through the highlighter and onto my actual skin because the foundation's gone. I don't like that. No, 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 no. How am I gonna use these? Ugh. Anywho, let's just move on. Let's do the eyebrows first. This is a really nice set that's at Sephora. It's 34 Canadian dollars. And it has 2 of these pencils, one travel size and one faux size. I thought that was really great because I ran out of my previous one from Benefit, and I thought it was time to get a new one. I'm really happy with the Benefit brow products, and I don't think I need to switch up to something else. Effortless. I'm going to prime my lids. The palettes that I will be trying out today are the Mattes Pressed Pigment Palette by Sugardrizzle. That looks like this. It has a lot of purples and a few blues thrown in. And I like purples and blues. And it's supposed to have a really good formula as per the reviews. So let's see. And the palette that I will be pairing with this is the Don't Forget to Smile. This is one of their newer releases. This is a duochrome and shimmer eyeshadow palette. And if I'm honest, the color that I essentially bought the whole palette for was this one right here. But yeah, that's who I am. I'm going to take the shade Icing, this one. Also my favorite shade in this palette. And I will just build up a crease color. Beautiful. Now let's do the color Hyacinth with a Refer 14. Very soft putty-like formula for this first one. And it's quite impactful on the eye. Definitely a topper shade. Let's try Smile System. This one is going to be... Oh, that is... a lot came off. Okay. This one might have a little bit more base pigment to it. So with topper shades, you need to have a base laid down or your skin will show through. I should have put a base because I didn't think this was a topper. Let's put these on. Yep, this has a little bit more of a stronger base. Also very soft and flaky. This has quite a bit of flaky texture. Okay, beautiful. Let's go in with an inner corner highlight. And for this, I like to use the Refer 03, very small brush. And I want to highlight with this icy blue color. It's called Smile Every Day. I never even mentioned names, but you know what they are. Also a flaky and putty-like texture. I'm going to extend it a little bit. Let's disperse that. Better. I think these will do well with a stiffer brush. This one that I'm using isn't quite as stiff. But yeah, these will benefit from a stiffer brush. Lovely, very nice. Okay, time to pop on some liner and lashes. I will be right back. So this is the finished look. I don't hate it, but I'm also not loving it. So to recap, the Huda Beauty foundation that I used with the most hydrating primer on the market right now. This is what it looks like up close. I see that it's accentuating lines and it's also highlighting those dry patches. Same goes for here, around the mouth. And then on the nose. So I don't think this is going to be my favorite foundation. The concealer definitely seems to have turned a little darker. And this is exactly why I'm going to be sending it back to the company. I told them that this is what happened, and they said they will take it back. The lipstick, while it's okay, I can already see that it's a little too drying. If you can see, the lines in my lips are starting to get more pronounced. And the upper lip is losing some of its color coverage. I think the blush is a hit. I would like to purchase more of these shades. I think they're so good, and the blurring effect on the skin is very much visible. So kudos for that. That is one thing that I really like in this. And the Unearthly highlighters. Unfortunately, these were a huge miss. I actually only watched one video from an influencer who received these in PR, and they said that they didn't like the fact that their hair stuck to their face, which is happening to me as well. I didn't think it would be a problem for me because I'm okay with sticky products on my face, but my hair is actually sticking to my cheek. And this is not just once. It's been happening on the other side, and I've removed them many times. And now they're sticking here. And also, the big factor for me is that they take off everything that's underneath. So that is a huge no. The eyeshadow palettes I really like. I love the formula in here. I've tried like 5 or 6 shades, and I can already tell that they're very good quality. So that is good. The Don't Forget to Smile palette, I like it, but so far the shades I've tried haven't been completely opaque, which is my preference when it comes to shimmers. I'm not much of a topper enthusiast like so many other people. And so far, the 3 shades I've tried, I feel like 2 of them were toppers. So I'm gonna have to play around with this more because I only tried 3 shades out of the 12 here. So we'll have to play around and see what the rest of the palette is like. But I think it's gonna be good because Sugardrizzle has some of my favorite palettes, all shimmer ones. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think the look did turn out quite cute, although if you look a little closer, you will see all the problems that I faced in this application. Anywho, I'm done for the day, and I will see you in my next one. Hold on, USOB. It's only gonna take a few more minutes. My lash is giving me trouble. I think it's holding on for dear life.